When an enemy melee hero attacks you, get away, use Fichte potion to heal up. Now, with range between you, attack and kill the enemy. Again, come close to your enemy's heroes, attack them, but when a melee hero comes in, run away, use the squirrel's mark to slow the enemy and hit them from far. Use the blink with a 2-second stun to get max damage and kill the enemy. Hello, welcome to my guide on Iorveth. A strategy for him. He's a range hero with quite a lot of health points. Has for range heroes the second highest attack damage of 45. Very high attack range of 6.25, but one of the lowest attack speeds of 90, and also low movement speed of 265. Now, his first skill is driven by hatred, where Iorveth releases 3 barrages of arrows, and each arrow will do more damage than the previous one. At my setup, at level 1, the first arrow will do 54, and each next will do around 10 damage more, so the next one will do 64, and the third one will do 74. Now, this attack early game is quite useful because those arrows will be shot way faster than your normal attack. Plus, they also do more damage than your normal attack. But later in the game, the spell has really no use, because later in the game you will do around 150 to 100 damage with your normal attack, and then just using this spell makes not too much sense. Now, I advise you to increase the damage of the spell and increase the range. His second skill is Squirrel's Mark. It's an AoE attack with a radius of 3.5. Iorveth will mark for 3.5 seconds his enemy, and during the 3.5 seconds they will have reduced armor, and after the 3.5 seconds they will be hit at my setup for 187 damage at level 4, and they will be slowed by 0.7. I think the slowdown is the greatest asset of the skill, because your Iorveth is not really too fast, so slowing down your enemies is quite helpful, which can help you to chase your enemies or just to get away. So I think increasing the slow and increasing slightly the damage is helpful. I don't think Thunder Armor makes putting more points in Thunder Armor makes a lot of sense, because it will only increase it by 1.5%. And if you think, even at level 4, the 7% Thunder Armor doesn't really help a lot. Basically, when you're doing 100 damage and your enemy has armor of 10%, you're doing 90 damage to him. Now, if you have Thunder Armor, he will only have an armor of 3%, and you will do 97 damage, so 7 damage more. That's not really a lot. And since the effects only last 3.5 seconds, the Thunder Armor, you will hit him maybe 3 times and do together 21 more damage. I mean, that's not a really lot from this effect. Vendetta is a blink attack, which does quite a lot of damage, 345 in my setup. It also will stun for 1 second, but you can increase this to 2. I think a long stun is quite helpful. While Iorveth won't be able to attack um, right away after he hit his enemy with this skill. You know, if you have an ally hero close by, the long stun will be very helpful. You can do a lot of damage during the 2 second stun. I also use this attack, you know, to just get away from tight situations. Now his passive focus senses. Your Rev has focus instead of mana, but it basically works the same because your skills have, you know, focus costs, and the higher the focus of your Rev is, the more his normal attack will do. The more damage will his normal attack will do. And I actually tried how much more damage. And I used Quilt Mark, which has a focus cost of 50. And at level 10, my Iorveth was doing 215 damage. After using this spell, he was doing 205 damage. So 10 less damage, which for 50 focus points, 10 more damage is quite a lot, I think. And so increasing your max focus points is quite helpful. Not really focus regeneration because you won't use your skills that often, and you won't really run out of mana or focus. So like in any heroes, I think getting also higher attack speed is quite helpful. I run with the Fistic potion because not only does it give me a heal, but for 5 seconds it's also gonna increase my attack damage. Now let's get into a game and try this strategy. Excuse me. Now, Iorveth, early game and even later game, he's quite squishy. So you have to make good use of your range and you know, try not to be the one taking damage, but be it just high DPSer. When you get to level 4 and you can use your blink, it's already big help and you can play more aggressive. Now at the beginning I'll put 2 points into Driven by Hatred, and after that I will increase the points of Squirrel's Mark. Now I will use Squirrel's Mark when I just in the beginning of the fight, because the range is higher than the normal attack range of Iorveth, plus the effect of the slow, and the damage will only be given after 3.5 seconds. And especially against Succubus, you have to be careful. Just keep the distance. Run away if the enemy tries to come close to you, and if they stop chasing you, just attack them again. Now let's get this first point and get to the second one. Okay, use our first skill, use Fistic potion, throw a bomb. Okay, we managed to kill Succubus. Oh, didn't manage. Let's get our potions and bombs. Some lag. Okay. Um, we managed to drive the enemy away. Okay. Succubus is running that way, but we can stay and just hit. Okay, managed to get her. Now let's try to attack level. Use driven by hatred. No. Okay, use Fistic Potion to increase our damage. Okay. And use. Okay. Let's run away. Use the squirrel's mark. Okay. Like I said, we're quite squishy, so let's run back, buy some gear, and heal up. Now we are going for the higher attack speed ring. Okay, let's run away to safety. Okay, close like this we're not gonna win. And use our blink attack, yeah, and manage to kill her. Kill level. Okay. No. I thought we gonna kill her, but it wasn't enough. Now use Squirrel's Mark, and we have to run away. Yes, we managed to run away. Use our blink attack, and got the kill. Run away from that. Use Fistic Potion to increase our damage. Okay, actually, yeah, and that was enough. Now let's go and buy the level 3 vamp sword. Just misclicked there. Okay, 1-on-1 we're not gonna be able to win. So let's get some distance. Use Squirrel's Mark. Use the blink attack to finish our opponent. Okay, let's get some armor. We're gonna go for this one because it also increase our attack speed. Okay, let's cap this point. We need to cap points because we have no points capped, and it's actually very bad. Fist attack. Okay. Managed to kill Iorveth. Managed to kill Succubus. Okay. The 2-on-1 they should be able to deal with level. And we can cap this point. As seen on the minimap, there are some players coming. Let's attack Iorveth. 3-on-1 we should be able to kill to kill Succubus, and we managed. No, he used his shield, so that's a actual bet. You wanna use it when he has no shield, but you know, right where I was about to use the blink attack, he put his shield up. No, and now we're probably gonna die. Actually not. Yes, managed to kill her. Let's heal up and buy some armor. Okay. Get after level. Use fist tag, especially in important fights. Yeah, that shouldn't be necessary. To get this done and kept this point. Now we should win this game. Get out of range and attack the enemy. Use Squirrel's Mark at the beginning of the fight, and that should be it. Squirrel's Mark. Okay, that went actually quite well. Managed to win against a team with Succubus. So basically the most important thing is you don't want be the one receiving damage. You're squishy, you're a DPSer. At the beginning, use Driven by Hatred. After maybe level 4, when you buy some swords, just don't use it anymore. You at the beginning of the fight use Squirrel's Mark, and now chase your enemies with your Vendetta, your Blink attack, or just to get out of fights. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.